This is the Viral Room on Westman Studios. We are back again to talk transfers. And our concern this afternoon, it's on some Ghanaian players. So we'll look at a bit of Thomas Partey, we'll look at Ernest Nuamah, we'll look at Kamaldeen Sulemana. But I've got my guys here to do justice to these Ghanaian players. My name is Safas. Kwabna is seated right here with me. Kwabna, what's up?
Charlie, we did the rumor kitchen inside.
We did the kitchen
inside.
Yeah,
we did the rumor kitchen
inside.
They
can't cook for the
They can't cook for them very well.
Richie, what's up?
Today, I'm not go cook.
Why you know?
Me dumja.
So what we go chop? If you no cook, what we go chop?
We the fast. Ramadan.
Anyways, guys, I want us to start with Thomas Partey. Look, and Thomas has been at Arsenal for 5 years now. He joined in the summer of 2020 from Atletico Madrid. And Thomas has been on a £200,000 weekly wages for the past 5 years. Arsenal also said they won't renew the contract for Thomas. Kwabna, has Arsenal been fair to Thomas?
Yes, no. Yes, because
Kwabna, be specific.
No. I have reasons for both of them because.
But when you the way the both of them now, where one you they think say he can wait.
Arsenal have not been fair.
They've not been fair. Why?
They've not been fair. You after I will go to the yes why, but they've not been fair to Partey because this is a player that getting to the end of last season, he was a player when he's not even in the squad, you miss him. I remember the game against Real Madrid in the Champions League. First leg, and he wasn't part. No, he was part, and
he missed the first leg.
Against PSG. Sorry, against PSG in the Champions League first leg. Everyone started talking about Partey not being part of the game. How Partey even played against the against Real Madrid and things. And even in the game in the Premier League, we saw Partey even playing as a right back in most of the games.
Yeah. Against
Brentford, against Southampton, there are some games, interesting games that Partey was playing so well for Arsenal. So I just feel like Arsenal should have. It's better to keep that player that you know so well because Partey was a player that Arteta signed first. When he came to Arsenal. Arteta made mention that he wants a player that who can hold the ball so well. So he wants Partey, and that was when Arsenal board went to Atletico Madrid to buy Partey. So
over 50 million.
And you making him leave this way is so bad. It's not really in a good way. But yes, because this is a player that came to Arsenal and he has played just over 52% of games for Arsenal. And you bought a player for 50 million, as at that time 50 million pounds, and he playing over just 52% of games. Charlie, we are sporting director. I say, Charlie, I won't renew his contract again. I'll buy a player that will be fit for me. Because Partey's injuries is also a key thing that Arsenal made him leave.
So for you, it's yes and a no.
Yes, please.
What's your stand on this?
I think Ghanaians are being very, very emotional. Because of the name Partey.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to the point.
Call a spade for me.
Yes. To me, I see nothing wrong with what Arsenal is doing with Partey.
Okay. Why?
Okay. Emotionally, every fan will never be happy. Emotionally. But rationally, with the board, I mean, they are going to the right direction. The reason is you can't. How I think Partey is the oldest player.
I think he's 31.
Yes, he's 32. Jorginho is gone. Jorginho's Neto, the Bournemouth goalkeeper. They were the oldest players in the squad. They are gone. So now Partey is the senior man in the team. As Partey be the senior man in the team, Arsenal direction clearly shows they are going in for a young squad. So for a young squad, if Partey he needs to play or stay in Arsenal, he needs to sacrifice his wages because he is before Gabriel Jesus. Before Jesus coming to Arsenal, he was the highest paid before Jesus came.
Sure.
So with that age, taking that huge amount of salary or wages.
Richie.
No, I'm coming. Relax. You see, fans always think of what is happening now. The board, that's why I said rationally, they are thinking of the future. As they are thinking of now, they are also thinking about the future. Partey can't be in this Arsenal team for the next 3 years with his poor injury records. he can't be in this team for the next 3 years to play at the top level.
So Richie made.
If Partey want to play at the top level, he need to sacrifice his wages because Arsenal they are now working on their wages.
I agree.
Yes, so you need to sacrifice your wages and stay, or leave if you want to play in a top flight football. Leave and find a club in Europe and play. And I'm not even sure they will pay you that amount of money at this age. If Partey want the money, he should go to Saudi. Yes.
But look, if Arsenal want to rebuild to a large extent and to bring in young players to augment the squad,
Nogard,
they are waiting for Christian Nogard.
Nogard is 31. I'm coming.
Nogard is 31.
Nogard is stepping in the absence of Jorginho. Zubimendi, Nogard will be starting from the bench. Let's put this down. If Zubi arrive right now, he is starting.
So who replaces Jorginho?
Jorginho is Nogard.
Who replaces Partey?
Look, we've been,
Zubi.
Yeah,
Zubi.
We've been made to understand that
And
direct...
Declan Rice is untouchable in the lineup.
No.
Oh, granted.
The kind of signings Arsenal are doing now, when you watch, they are strengthening their bench more than improving their first 11.
But is the first 11 that strong?
They are not strong.
So why are they not focusing on the first?
Yes, that's why they are strengthening their bench
before they come to the first.
Rather, I don't know whether they'll keep this same style.
Team need Charlie. I mean,
so we shouldn't let in Thomas Partey's issue. We shouldn't let Arsenal be seen as a bad club.
So for you, Arsenal
every sporting director will go this way.
So Arsenal was
yes, because we saw Abramovich, who used to pay huge salary, brought in a strategy whereby when you are 30 you are taking a pay cut and then a 1 year contract.
1 year contract extension.
So every board or every director will go this way.
So look, to a large extent, and per the submissions you both have given me, at least you some way agree with us now for the decision.
Yeah, I fully agree with them.
Granted. Look, whether it remains to be seen where his next destination will be. We've seen Barca come calling, we've heard of Juventus and all. We are yet to see if he will follow the money and go to Al Hilal to and go and make the big bucks. But we'll see.
But will Barcelona give him that huge amount?
I bet to differ.
This is a Capello.
You see? So if Arsenal ne turn to cry say on Teswa, how much Charlie Partey for go Saudi?
If I go find the money. Anyways, guys, let's zoom straight into Kamaldeen Sulemana. And reports we are hearing clearly signifies that he's on his way to Atalanta.
Yeah, he will be having his medical tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
21.5
million euros package. And Southampton will be getting a 15% future sell if maybe
sell on.
And that's a very good one for Southampton. Very good one. Kamaldeen is a good prospect that if he is able to ball very well at Atalanta, they will be able to me ball. Rasmus Højlund. Atalanta. Ampa Rasmus Atalanta so well. Oba United, what did you do?
And this Rasmus.
But it be true. Zabacosta, who was a waste at Chelsea. He's one of them.
No, guys. So right now, what are you guys trying to tell me? Say Atalanta, no.
No.
Let's be frank. Italian league welcomes team players who like
flops.
Out of form.
Yeah.
That's why I was praying Sancho should go there.
Because we can give you a full list. Tammy Abraham.
Name them for me.
Pulisic. Tomori. What's it? Loftus-Cheek. Lukaku. You're saying that don't mean Wabon.
Lukaku alone is a case study. Lukaku alone.
Don't mean Premier League. SCL don't mean ball. So the truth is that Kamaldeen going to Atalanta now. He's really going to.
Ronaldo ball everywhere. Everywhere, even in Al Hilal.
Because
it's still the ball.
It's really going to help Kamaldeen a lot in this player development and things. And lucky thing is that the coach that coached him in Southampton is the one going to Atalanta. So it's a good step for them that they are really going to put in a lot of work. The only thing is now you'll be asking if Lookman is to stay at Atalanta. Kamaldeen will be to Lookman, and that's the question. So if I was to be in Kamaldeen's shoes, I'll be praying that Lookman, Arsenal wants him. Arsenal should just get him so that I can get my position and play so well for Atalanta, because I just have a funny feeling that when he goes to Atalanta, he will see the best of Kamaldeen Sulemana.
Which I don't know what you think about this move.
I think I agree with Kwabna. Kamaldeen is a fine talent. Yeah. I mean, he is a special
breed.
Like a special breed. whenever he's on the ball. I mean, running with whenever I give him that space, he's very deadly. But his finishing, that's where I have. Yes, I think he's a bit better than Doku to me. A bit better than Doku is playing under a well coach.
I think I'll agree with you.
Under a well coached team.
Yeah.
So Kamaldeen is, I think Pep is still working on Doku's talent, raw talent. But Kamaldeen, I've never seen a coach polishing him in that way. But I think when he get the same thing, he'll come better than what we are seeing.
Because the truth is, with Kamaldeen, he dribbles and does his things like Ronaldinho, and his scoring ability like Gilbert Firmino.
Charlie, Mata no day they go carry Mata. In dribbling they like who?
Ronaldinho, and he's scoring like Gilbert Firmino. Wow,
Look, and I like the fact that you just opposed him to Doku. See, last season, the whole of last season, Doku, how many goals did he score in the league?
Even in a well-coached team.
Yeah, so I agree with
you that structured team like
he's a better player than Doku in Man City.
Oh yeah, Doku hands for touchdown.
Anyways, guys, let's look at our last Ghanaian player we'd want to touch on. So we were here and then we heard the news that Lyon have been relegated for financial reasons, blah, blah, blah. We are not delving deep straight into that. But then there's a Ghanaian interest there in Ernest Nuamah. Komna, what's his fate?
We Ernest Nuamah right now, you'll be asking yourself, the appeal that we've done, is it going to work? Because we heard that PSG gave Lyon 45 million euros to just support them in their finances. So, on the Bakola deal. You ask yourself, if they do the appeal, is it going to work for me? If I was to be Ernest Nuamah, with the kind of talent that he has, League 2 any talent.
He needs to move.
He needs to move. Because if he stays at Lyon, he will worry himself. He's going to even getting a Blasters call up will even worry him a bit. Because the League 2 performance, League 1 already crashed.
We make now. We get what be the name? We get keeper way day. No. It day League 2
for South Africa.
No. What be the name? Walakot.
Jojo Walakot.
Okay. You see the standard, but still they get call up then things. So like Ghana there, that standard.
No day.
It be interest.
So I just feel like it should go so that he just develops as a footballer. But if he's lacking and Lyon just stays in the League 1, he should just play for Lyon.
Do you share the same sentiment?
You see, in this situation, I'm thinking about Nuamah's development.
Yeah.
At this stage, this is where the development should be reaching its peak, meeting its peak.
Yeah.
And when you don't get that development, when you don't get that stages very well, whether he's staying or moving from the club will affect him. So I think it's a difficult moment for Nyama. We just pray what's the name? The appeal will just favor them, and then we will still have them in League 1.
All right, guys. So thanks so much for your take on this. Our Ghanaian players, abroad. And as Ghanaians, we always want to see our players thriving in the big European leagues across Europe, because ultimately it will transfer into the senior national team, which is the Black Stars. I don't know what you guys also think at home. And your submissions as far as what we've discussed are concerned, just go to our YouTube channel, share your views, comments, and we'll be glad to engage you. And don't forget, as always, to share the link and then like it as well.
And subscribe.
More
absolutely. Importantly.
Very important. As always, we'll be back.
Too.
Take good care of yourselves and be good.